let's talk a little bit about AI anxiety associated with job seeking right now. A lot of companies are slow to hire right now, in part because the economy is kind of tanking and that is not good, and in part because they believe that AI is going to accelerate their productivity. What that means in business terms is that they believe that they can do the work of two or three people with maybe one person and a couple of AI agents. And so I think executives are going to be very reluctant to hire people into roles that they think AI can impact and influence. I think that this is a mistake, not just because I'm looking for a job and it's sort of in my financial interest for it to be a mistake, but also because AI is not actually capable of doing the things that they want it to do. And people who understand AI and how it works, like me, are much, much less enthusiastic about its abilities than people who run corporations who have a vested interest in believing that it can do really amazing things and that it can relieve them of some of their most expensive assets, which are the people that work for them. So I think there's a couple of major problems with this, and that is that, first of all, the work product is going to be worse. We've seen that in a number of places, a number of studies that demonstrate that when people use AI, for example, to help them write code, that they write worse code slower than if they did not use AI. We've seen that in randomized controlled trials of groups of coders working on the same problems. So additionally, we know that AI has real challenges in the world of medicine, in the world of law, and that people who use AI to augment their work de-skill themselves so that they are no longer as good at their job as they used to be before they used AI. So AI has real challenges in the professional space. And I think that companies that deploy a great deal of AI are going to rapidly learn that it does not accelerate their use and production. And the result is going to be that they have depleted their human resources while simultaneously degrading the quality of the human resources that they've kept. And that's going to be a real challenge. And I think smart companies are going to look for wise ways to use AI. And there are wise ways to use AI. But knowledge production is not one of them. And that process of that playing out, that discovery of AI can't do what we want it to do, and therefore we are going to have to restrict its use. We are going to have to replace AI agents with humans again. All of that is going to take a long time in, sort of human job seeking terms, a couple of years to play out. And it's probably going to go in cycles because every time a new model comes out from ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, it's going to be advertised as if it can actually do all of these things that it can't do. And I'm not sitting here saying that artificial and general intelligence can never be done. I think there's a perfectly good reason to believe that it can be done, but large language models aren't it. And they will never be good at true knowledge production. So, where does that leave people like me? I don't know. Hopefully, it leaves us in a place where forward thinking firms that actually want to be profitable and effective will engage us in order to have an advantage over companies that foolishly overdeploy AI. That may happen, it may not. And finding the right people in the right places at the right time is always an incredibly difficult systemic problem. But I'm hopeful. I believe in myself. I believe that there are companies that understand that AI is not going to be the panacea that they hope it would be. We will see what happens next. I am going to think a little bit about what I want to share here, more about my own personal anxieties and difficulties, a little less maybe about the specifics of my journey, but we'll see. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.